Hello folks, it's GBGuns again. We're getting ready for another batch of ammo tests, and I want your input. First off, I'll show you what we've got lined up. We have the Kinetic HE, high energy, not high explosive, 115 grain from Winchester. Their PDX-1 Defender in 124 grain plus P. PDX-1 Defender in 147 grain. 3 from Federal. Their classic hollow point, 115 grain. 147 grain Hydroshock. These used to be all the rage. And another popular Federal round, the Guard Dog, which is a 105 grain round. Then the latest trendy round, the ARX Inceptor, the O.A.T.H Tango 9mm, PNW TAC Ops, and then 2 classic Golden Sabers from Remington, 147 grain and 124 grain plus P, as well as a jacketed soft point flat nose 95 grain from Magtech. I'll show you a little bit more about them, and I'd like to hear from you as to what you want to see. We'll start off with the latest cool round, the Inceptor by Polycase ARX. So these are 74 grains, moving along at 1,475 feet per second, putting out 357 foot-pounds. Got this nifty twirl to them. Looks kind of like an angry screwdriver. And their packaging's got quite a bit of advertising. Dynamically transfer both rotational and directional force for rapid energy transfer to target. And then you've got some drawings in case you don't understand what rotational force is. Engineered fluid dynamics creates maximum hydrodynamic RAM, HRAM, because we need another acronym, upon penetrating targets, reducing risk of overpenetration. The non-expanding ARX design harnesses the projectile's rotational energy to transfer maximum terminal energy to targets through lateral force dispersion. Their injection molded projectiles achieves higher velocity and higher energy than other self-defense rounds, yet develops less recoil for quicker follow-up shots. We'll see about that. And they say it performs in a wide range of conditions and weapon systems, including suppressed. That's the Inceptor. So O.A.T.H Ammunition's lead-free Tango round. This guy is 110 grains, moving at 1,200 feet per second. They're promising precision machine, perfectly balanced, higher accuracy, greater velocity, step-down recoil, no overpenetration. Expand on hydraulic contact, delivering 100% of the projectile's energy without overpenetrating. That's quite a promise. You can see the round has slits cut into it. Just opens up into 4 big petals. Looks pretty impressive on their website. From PNW Arms, the 9mm TAC Ops, 115 grain bullet. No other data provided other than a rather entertaining, developed for the Tier 1 operators who require the absolute pinnacle of ballistics, performance characteristics coupled with an unnerving attention to detail, excluding of course velocity and energy. This is a solid copper projectile that looks like it's just waiting to open up. No cuts on the projectile for opening. Our trio from Federal. I've always been curious, if a manufacturer has an ideal bullet, why do they make more than one type? I do understand, of course, that some rounds don't function well in some guns, and people have different budgetary constraints, but I'm curious. So this is the 115 grain jacketed hollow point, coming out of the barrel at 1,180 feet per second, producing 355 foot-pounds of energy. Just looks like your classic hollow point. The Hydroshock, once all the rage in the defensive world. This is a 147 grain, 1,000 feet per second, 325 foot-pounds of energy. It's that signature little post in there, rather sharp edge. And the Guard Dog. This is gaining some popularity. 105 grain. Be interesting to see how it does in our short barrel. 1,230 feet per second, 355 foot-pounds of energy. And it has a nice F imprinted on there. Snub nose, to be interesting to see how that feeds. So that's our Federal lineup. Our two options from Remington, both golden sabers. One is 147 grain with no ballistics information available, and the other a 124 grain plus P. These are a classic, once very popular. Now they're considered almost a discount round, but they're still out there, so let's see how they do. The Winchester Trio. Winchester's looking to ensure you don't confuse this for their white box by using black boxes. The Kinetic HE 115 grain high energy jacketed hollow point. Looking at producing 1,240 feet per second and 392 foot-pounds of energy out of this guy. That's pretty impressive. PDX-1 Defender, very popular line in shotgun ammo, now has a handgun ammo. 124 grain plus P, 1,200 feet per second, 396 foot-pounds of energy. Interesting teeth on the end of that. And our 147 grain, 1,000 feet per second, 326 foot-pounds of energy. Promising to be the least exciting of the rounds, at least as far as shooting. And Winchester would like us to know that these PDX-1 Defender rounds are low flash, including even the plus P. Be interesting to see how that turns out. From Magtech, we've got, of course, much less flashy, simpler packaging, which I kind of like. This is a jacketed soft point. .95 grain. Yes, 95 grain jacketed soft point without grooves, as on the package here. Muzzle velocity of 1,345 feet per second, 380 foot-pounds of energy. So folks, there you have it. This is our next batch of ammo to run through the tests. Would you like to see the same accuracy and reliability testing with a 30-size gun and a short-barreled subcompact? Then run these through a 4-inch barrel into gel. Did you enjoy the wall tests we did before? Let us know what you want to see, and we'll get started. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.